Good morning, student of class 8. Today we will start chapter number 5, the letter A. So, here get set. A short introduction, maybe, of this chapter. What is? It is a great achievement for any individual to perform an extraordinary act. But it is amazing that sometimes persons who are especially able to overcome their physical or mental limitations and do remarkable things. Let us read about these special people. What is here? It is great achievement. It is a great success for any person to perform an extraordinary act when that person is not physically fit, not mentally fit. Okay, and after that they have done a remarkable things in the real life. So let us read who they are. Here there is a discussion about two figure. Check two figure. One figure first top Sudha Chandran and another is Helen Keller. Sudha Chandran, who she is a famous dancer from Chennai. On one of her trips from Mumbai to Chennai, she met with a terrible accident. It resulted in the amputation of her right leg and she was given an artificial leg. But despite this, she continues her career and earns fame. Sudha Chandran has performed all over the world and has won many rewards. And Helen Keller was an American author, a political activist, lecturer who inspired people the world over. She was the first especially abled person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Helen teacher Annie Sullivan taught her to communicate by spelling words on her hand because she was blind and deaf. She went on to become a prolific author. Helen Keller also campaigned for many social causes like workers' rights, socialism, women's suffrage, etc. In 1920, she helped found the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU. So here is description about two person, about Sudha Chandran, about Helen Keller. Sudha Chandran, actually she was a famous dancer from Chennai. Actually one time she was traveling from Mumbai to Chennai, she met an accident and her right leg was totally injured. And after that, an operation, there is an artificial leg was adjusted. Instead of this, she was very famous for her dancing. She continues her career as a dancer, and she performed all over the world, and has many awards. Same like Helen Keller. Helen Keller was an American author, and in the starting of her age, she was first specially abled person to earn a bachelor degree. Actually, she was blind and deaf. Her teacher Annie Sullivan, she told her to learn spelling, to communicate by spelling. And after that, she became a prolific author and she campaigned many social causes for and socialism, women's suffrage, etc. And in 1920, she helped foundation of American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU. Now read and enjoy. Now let us read this chapter and enjoy. What is Christy Brown was an Irish writer and painter who had a cerebral palsy. His left foot was the only part of his body which was not affected by paralysis. Christy Brown could write or type only with the toes of his left foot. Brown's autobiography, My Left Foot, was expanded into a novel that became an international bestseller. Given below is a heart-rending description of the author's ordeal and struggle. So this chapter, the letter A, actually it's Christy Brown's autobiographical part. What is his autobiography name? Here, My Left Foot. And this chapter it is a part of only. Okay. Actually here given description of the writer Christy Brown, who was an Irish writer and painter who has who was suffering from cerebral palsy, and actually his left foot was the only part which was not affected by paralysis. Actually, previous time his body was totally paralyzed. Only left part of left foot that was not paralyzed. Rest part of the body was totally paralyzed. This is the reason he was writing with his left foot, toe of the left foot, and his biography, My Left Foot, and that later it became a novel, and that was actually very successful, an international bestseller novel. And here given below is heart-rending description, heart-touching description of Christy Brown's chapter, his autobiography, My Left Foot, and this is the story of it. Now let us start. Now, I was born in Rotunda Hospital on 5th Jan 1932. There were 9 children before me and 12 after me, so I belonged to the middle group. Out of this total 22, 17 lived but 4 died in infancy, leaving 13 of us in the family. Mine was a difficult birth, I am told. Both mother and son almost died. After my after my birth, I was kept in the hospital for a while. I was born here. I means who? Christy Brown, because it is a story of Christy Brown, his autobiography, My Left Foot. So it is only a part description of excerpt of the story. So I means who? Christy Brown. So I was born means Christy Brown was born in the Rotunda Hospital, 5th Jan 1932. And actually, in the family of Christy Brown, total 22 are there. 9 children before me and after 12. So it after that 17 lived. Actually 4 died in infancy. 4 children died in infancy. Infancy means infant age. And leaving 13 of us in the family. So total member of 30 of us in the family. Mine was a difficult, and my birth means Christy Brown's birth was also very difficult. The doctor suggested that maybe it's very critical, maybe mother and son both will die, but it's not happened. And after my birth, I was kept in the hospital. When Christy Brown was born, his condition was not good. This is the reason he was hospitalized for some days. Now, second para. It was mother who first saw that there was something wrong with me. I was about 4 months old at that time. She noticed that my head had a habit of falling backward. She attempted to correct this by placing her hand on the back of my neck to keep it steady, but when she took it away, back it would drop again. That was the first warning sign. Then she became aware of other defects as I got older. She saw that my hands were clenched nearly all of the time and were inclined to twin behind my back. My jaws would either lock together tightly so that it was impossible for me to open with, or they would suddenly become limp and fall loose, dragging my whole mouth to one side. At 6 months, I could not sit up without having a mountain of pillows around me. At 12 months, it was the same. My mother got very worried and told my father her fears, and they decided to seek medical advice. I was a little over a year old when they began to take me to hospital and clinics. Now, what is here? It was my mother. It was means who? Christy Brown's mother, who first noticed about whom? About Christy Brown, that something is wrong here. When Christy Brown was only 4 years old, she noticed that automatically his head, suppose his head was a habit of falling backward. Now understand, it is like automatically falling backward, and this time actually mother has tried to correct it by placing what? Her hand on her back. But after some time, suppose that she put for some minutes, but when she take it out from back, again it's going back. Now it's what, it's like warning sign for her. And now she became totally aware of, and now not only one part of the body she now aware. Now actually second what thing, when Christy Brown got older and older, she saw that Christy Brown's hand were clenched. And clenched means what, it's closed like a tight ball, it's very tight, and nearly all of the time, and were inclined to twin behind my back, means totally tight. And Christy Brown jaws were totally together tight, it like paralyzed any person, like same like, and it is impossible to open. And what it means, what, there is a lack of internal strength. Now she understood, but dragging my whole mouth to one side, at means she, Christy Brown's mother tried more and more to move all the body parts, but she was not successful. And after 6 months I could not sit up, means how he was sitting when he was, Christy Brown was 6 months old, after without having a mountain of pillows, means some pillows are adjusted, means 4 5 pillows are adjusted, then after that she was able to sit properly. At 12 months it was the time that my mother got worried, very told, and father, yes. And now when Christy Brown was 12 months, it means 1 year old. Now this time Christy Brown's mother told to Christy Brown's father about the condition, about Christy Brown's condition, and about also to take any medical advice. And after that, it was little over a year old when they began to take me to hospital. And after that, when he was more than 1 year, some months, some days, and now this time Christy Brown's mother and father, they have taken Christy Brown to the hospitals and clinics. And now here they were, third para, they were convinced that there was something definitely wrong with me, something which they could not understand or name, but which was very disturbing. Almost every doctor who saw and examined me labeled me a hopeless case. Many told mother very gently that I was mentally defective and would remain so. They assured her that nothing could be done for him. However, my mother refused to accept this truth, that I was beyond cure, and she could not and would not believe that I was imbecile. As the doctors told her, she had not a scrap of evidence to support her convictions that, though my body was crippled, my mind was not. In spite of all that the doctors and specialists told her, she would not agree. Now they were convinced that there was something definitely wrong with me. And now both Mother Christy Brown's father and mother both were convinced that something is wrong to Christy Brown. This is the reason they have taken Christy Brown to the different types of doctor in the hospitals. And now almost every doctor who saw and examined properly, they have said it's a hopeless case. What they are saying? They are saying that this boy, means Christy Brown, who was totally mentally defective. Defective means, understand, there is something fault, not mentally fit, and would remain so, and he will be same like up to like 1 year she was, like 60 years, so he will be same. And they assured also, they declared also that nothing could be, there is no treatment like the boy, he will be same. But Christy Brown's mother was not going to accept it. Okay, and I was an imbecile. Here imbecile means, here check, a stupid person who has no intelligence. Doctor is saying that this boy is, means like fool, he will not do any type of things, like fool, nothing. And she had a scrap of evidence to support her conviction that though my body was crippled, my mind was not. But my mother is not going to accept it. My mother was thinking that my body was totally crippled, But Christy Brown's mind was not. Christy Brown's mind was fit. And now, in spite of all that, the doctors and specialists told her she would not agree. Means doctor, specialist doctor, they have told that he will be same. He was mentally defective boy, and he will be same. Okay, up to his last days. But she was not okay. She was not agree. Means mother was not able to accept it. And after last para, what is? They regarded me as just something to be fed and washed and then put away again, not as a human. It was then the mother decided to take matters into her own hand. I was her child and therefore a part of family, no matter how dull and incapable I might grow up to be. She was determined to treat me just like the others, and that was a momentous decision as far as my future life was concerned. They regarded me. Now, mother and father, they regarded me as just to be fed and washed, then put away again. Means, like the other children, means my mother, means Christy Brown's mother and father, they are treating same. They are giving food, they are washing, means bathing, etc. All the things like. And mother has decided, this time Christy Brown's mother has decided that she will treat herself by herself. And I was her child, means Christy Brown, child of the family, and he was totally dull and incapable. He cannot do anything of the work. And like this, he was growing more and more. And now, mother was determined to treat him, to learn him what other things. And that was a momentous decision as far as my future life was. Momentous means important. And that was what? That was a important decision. My mother, means Christy Brown's mother, has taken a decision. What decision? To treat Christy Brown by her own way. Okay, and now it may, this page number 62 completed, and now tomorrow page number 63 I will explain. Okay.